welcome. I know it might be a little bit noisy, but I'm sorry, I just can't help it. Happy New Year and welcome back to the channel. It snowed in Bologna. Like, it's been a while it snowed in Bologna. We don't know the next time we're going to get another one. So it's just fantastic. The whole place is so beautiful and let's enjoy it. In today's video, we want to talk about how you can renew your resident permit as a student. It may also apply to maybe when you are finishing your school or for work visa, because I just renewed mine as a student. I believe I should share one or two things on how to go about it. We are going to talk about how to renew your resident permits as a student and what to do if peradventure you missed your appointment date. If you miss it, what should you do? What are you supposed to do if you miss your appointment date? So to renew your resident permit, you need to get your documents right. The correct documents, you need to pack them together and apply for the renewal of your resident permit, just like you did the first time. All those documents, you gather them together, but now you try and apply for the renewal of your resident permit 60 days before the expiration. Apply to get a new one. So what are the documents that you need as a student to do that? So the first one is the kit. To get that, you go to the Posta Italiani that has the sportello. You go there and get the kit. That's the first thing you need to fill in. You fill in the kit and make sure you fill it correctly. If you don't understand Italian yet and you cannot fill it yourself, go to any CAF in your commune. Go to the CAF and they will definitely fill it in for you. Make sure there is no mistake when you are filling in that kit. Now you are not applying for a new one, but renewal. Be sure that you take renewal when you are filling out the form in the kit. You're just going to fill a couple of pages, not everything in the kit. And there are some leaflets there also that can help you when you are filling it. And you can also look up some YouTube videos that will help you filling the kit. Of course, you can fill it yourself, but in the rest of Bologna, you can also go to Via Masala, where we went initially. You take it there. They will also help you to fill out the kit. That's the first thing. Go to any Posta Italiani and get the kit. Then you need insurance, medical insurance. There is one you're supposed to do for 700. There are some that are cheaper that you will do. Your medical insurance, very, very important. The one I used was still from Nigeria. You can get another one here in Italy. Then statement of income. You need to show that you are capable, you can still survive. Yeah, maybe you have a work contract, you can add it to it, but you need to add a statement of account to your documents. That's number 3. Then number 4, the initial resident permit that is expiring. So the next document is proof of your address. How do you do that? You can add your contract, your house contract. Maybe you bought the house or you've rented it. House contract, you need to add that to it as a proof of where you live. The next thing is a copy of the data page of your passport and your visa page. You don't need to make a copy of the empty pages. Then the next document you need is your tax code that is being verified. Then your certificate of enrollment for the current year. I came in 24-25. I want to renew my resident permit for 25-26. So my certificate of enrollment that indeed I'm still a student of Unibo. Okay, so that they will be sure that you are still a student, you are still going to school. You download that from your school or wherever you can get it from. It's also another document that you need to be added when you want to renew your resident permit. On the screen, you will see all the documents needed for you to take with your kit to renew your resident permit. Once all those documents are completed, the envelope that you got from the post office, you can put all the documents there, put it in the envelope with the forms that you filled out and take it to the post office. Before going, you need a stamp, marca da bollo, 16 euro stamp. Okay, for your certificate of enrollment, you also need another stamp for it, it was said, but mine, I did not use a stamp because when I went to Questra, I still had the 24-25 certificate of enrollment. The police officer I met, the person answering to me was so kind and nice. I gave him my phone, opened my dashboard to him. He looked for the certificate for me, the new one, 25-26. In fact, what he chose was that I am being exempted from buying stamp for that certificate of enrollment. But if you do it normally, you will be told to buy another stamp. So you are supposed to buy two stamp. I was supposed to buy two stamp, but I eventually bought just one stamp. That Makadabolo is very, very important for it to be posted from the post office to Questura. You know, you do it at the post office. They are the one that will post it for you. You don't take the documents yourself to Questura. You need just one stamp is okay. You can use one stamp. But as a student, just to be on the safe side, you can have the second stamp if you have downloaded the other certificate. But the one that the man downloaded for me, I was exempted from getting another Makadabolo. So I bought only one Makadabolo for my certificate of enrollment. Once you have all your documents in the envelope that you got from the post office, you've bought the stamp, 16 euro stamp, then budget around 110 to 130 to spend at the post office. After it has been checked that what you filled is correct, your documents are correct, don't miss out anything. Renewing resident permits here in Italy can take a very long time. Then if you are now taking shortcuts or you leave out a document, it can affect your permit, the time it will come out. It may take a longer while. So just make sure that all your documents are complete. Don't sabotage yourself. Please don't do that. Then budget around 110 to 130. I think I paid like 110. Just budget 110 to 130. That's what you're going to pay at the post office. So once you go there, you submit it, and that's it. You'll be given a date to go to the Questura for your thumb printing. So once you have done that, then whenever your permit is ready, there is a website you go to check for it. It will tell you processing, and when it is ready, you will see it will turn green. What do you do when you miss your appointment? Please, on no account should you miss your resident permit appointment. Please, if it can be avoided, try and go on the date you are given at the post office. Don't try to miss your Questura appointment date, because to get another one, okay, I missed mine. Yes, that's why I want to talk about what to do when you miss it, but on no account should you miss it. When I went to the post office to submit it, I knew I will be leaving Italy to go for thesis abroad. So I told the woman that I'm not going to be around till October, because I went to the post office around July. I said you need to apply for your resident permit 60 days before the expiration of the present one. Mine was expiring in September. I went around July for the renewal. I told the woman that if I can get a date before August, that I'll be traveling in August and come back in October, that I'll be happy. But I don't want a date between August, September. It can be in the middle of October, because I know by then I should be back. She said it's not under her control, that the questioner will give her available appointments. Eventually, when I saw it was in September, I know definitely I'm going to miss that date. I'm not going to be in Italy in September. Since then, I've started looking for what to do if you miss your dates at the questioner. I checked YouTube review, check online, check on their website. On their website, there is this email address that you can send message to between the hours of 8:30 to 9:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But believe you me, I sent messages to that email address. The message is always coming back that it cannot be delivered. On the website, I saw a number to be called if you miss your date. I called that number. Maybe because I was outside Italy, it did not go. Even when I came back to Italy, I tried calling the number. It was just returning back to me. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I watched a video. The video said, okay, maybe you should go there. Go there. You don't go to Questura without appointments. Who is going to answer to you? I was okay. I was already thinking maybe that's what I will do eventually. I'll go to the Questura when I come back and explain to them. And once you've missed your appointment, you need genuine reason, like very genuine reason why you missed it, or else if you just miss it for missing sake or flimsy excuse that let me say it's not between life and death, you may not get another one. In fact, when I came back and I told my classmate that I missed my appointment, I have a Filipino friend. She was like, what are you going to do? That her grandmother missed her appointment. That do I know she is not allowed to come to Italy again? I was like, from where to where? Why? I said, you can miss it once, but the second time, you must not miss it. So maybe she missed it the second time. So what did I do? I had to message the school, International Student Affairs, and told them the situation that I missed my appointments and I've been trying to get a new one. I couldn't. You know, they said if you want to get a new one, you need a PEC email address. I believe my school email address to be a PEC email address. I tried using that. That was what I used to message that email address I was given, but it was coming back to me. It didn't go. It didn't deliver. And told them this is the situation on ground. I'll be coming back in October. What am I supposed to do? I was now told to send my receipts, the receipts that you'll be given at the post office. You'll be given a receipt, then another paper like that that will show the time and the date of your appointment and all the documents that you submitted. That's why you show it with your receipts. I sent them my receipts. I was now told that I have a password and username on that receipt. I was given a website to go and be checking that website that after 1 month, I'll be given a new date. And on no account should I miss that second date. If I miss that second date, there will be trouble. There is nothing they can do about it. I will say, no, I'm not going to miss the second date. That the first one I missed, it was because I was not around. Even if you are not feeling fine, you are sick, make sure you go on your appointment date because things in Italy are not so fast. So you missing your appointment date, don't look for trouble for yourself, please. Just do the right thing at the right time to avoid long story. What if is someone that doesn't, is not a student, or you are not a worker, you are not a student, that means then you have to go to the questura eventually. But once I told them, I was told the username and password on my receipt. There is a website. I will just write the website link on the screen. You can also use it. Okay. So on that website, they said I should keep checking it that after a month it will change and they will give me a new date. But fortunately for me, there was a day that I got an email from school that I need to exercise patience. There is no date available, and when there is available dates, I'll get a new date. I was so happy. So eventually, in the evening of that same day, I got a message on my phone that I have a new date, which was January. You can imagine, since I missed the date in September, I came back in October, started reporting to school that I missed my date. Eventually, I got a date in January. So if you miss your date, it's either you use a PEC email address, but I told you I wouldn't know which is PEC email address again. I believe PEC email address, maybe official email address, my school email address should suffice, but it didn't. Okay, the message was coming back to me, but school was able to reach out to them on my behalf, I think. Okay, so if your mail wasn't delivering, I think the best thing is just for you to go back, to go to Questra and explain yourself. But on no account should you miss your appointment. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you picked one or two things as a student, as a worker, or maybe you have been living in Italy and you want to renew your resident permit. I hope the video was helpful enough. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.